probably have sued them for what they did because it cost me some sort of money. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Busola, and on this channel, I'm going to be sharing my journey, including lifestyle, finances, anything at all. 2025, it was just last year, October precisely. I jumped into stock marketing, and I want to share my story. One thing I realized is that a lot of people talk about stock marketing, but they don't really sit down to think about what stock marketing really is. I'm just going to give you like a brief and then share my story on a particular app that I use for stock trading, if I can call it that actually. First, what's stock marketing? So I'm just going to give like a big like say, if I a K-drama lover, those movies that you see all those siblings fighting for all those rich men trying to fight for or to get a larger share of a particular company. That's a perfect example of what stock market is. Stock market is like a very big supermarket, but instead of buying a taro, the pepper, and the likes of it, what you do is that you buy pieces of companies like Access, GT MTN, Nestle, Dangote, and all those things. That is exactly what stock market is. And it's a way for companies to give individual citizens opportunity to grow their wealth over time. And back to my story. October 2025, I jumped into stock marketing. Like I said earlier, I've been hearing about stock market on Instagram. Oh, I invested so. And then in the 3 months, I got this. I said, okay, let me give it a try. The particular app that I'm using is Cowrywise, though I use it just for savings and not for investment because I'm not really used to the application. And said that, okay, let me use Cowrywise this time. According to what they posted, if it's your first time trying to trade, you have to open an account for you, and it's going to take about 48 hours. So tell me why mine took about 4 days. That's more than 72 hours. If I had money, I probably have sued them for what they did because it cost me some sort of money. So I decided to invest in MTN. I mean, MTN is a network that we are really used to, data, airtime, and all those things. I said, "Okay, this is a good bet." And I decided to give it a try. I saw it at 425 or there, but I can't remember the exact price. I'm going to share the screenshots in this video. And I wanted to buy. I know that they had to open my account that very day. It's still a business day, I think on Friday or so. Yeah, probably 48 hours it's going to be done. But no, by the time they did it, about 4 days later, guess how much it was? It was about 480 or 470 something. I'll share the screenshots. To be honest, I didn't enjoy that experience because I was expecting that for 48 hours everybody will be done. So one advice I'm going to give everybody trying to go into stock marketing is make your research very well. It's very important because a company that you invest in may just go down or crash down. I don't think there's anybody you blame for it because you're expected to make your research on it before you invest in this company. So I'm going to advise you, you want to go into stock marketing, make sure you are putting in money you are not afraid to lose. I mean, if you lose it, you won't cry. Even if you cry, you forget it, but make sure you put in money that you know you can afford to lose because stock is like petrol, very volatile. It can just go just like that. So for me, I'm still trying to get better at stock. I've been trying to read, make research on it because I believe it's one way you can, level up your finances without having to invest. If you're not someone who is good at investing, I'll keep sharing my journey. And I think for MTN, I got a dividend of 900 naira for an arrival. I guess this is something, it's not something that I tend to rush. It's something I tend to do for a really long time. So probably yes, and you see how it goes. So if you want to go into my tone, please make research. It's very important, or seek advice of financial professionals or whatever it is that they're called. So I keep sharing my journey. I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye.